Rescue Encore.
Hello again and welcome to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. I'm Eric Olson and we are at Skyview High School in Smithfield for a battle of the brothers. Skyview taking on Green Canyon. Both of these teams on a 3-game win streak. Both of these teams undefeated in Region 11 play. Green Canyon scoring 70-plus last week in their win, and Skyview a nail-biter against Mountain Crest in Hiram in a game that we covered on the Game of the Week. The calling card for the Green Canyon Wolves is defense. It has been ever since Coach JT Ta'ili took over here in North Logan, whereas the Bobcats under Coach Eric Alder are just getting that offense humming. What they would like to do, though, is finish drives. Coach Alder talked to me earlier this week about we had a lot of great drives. We got up and down the field, but we were so many points we left on that field. We just didn't finish, and we got to start finishing drives, especially against a team like Green Canyon. All of the captains are out on the field for the coin toss. It's a blackout here at Skyview. And I'll tell you what, it is a full house. I was here an hour before the game started. The parking lot's full. People are parked up and down the streets. You can see it's full over on the far side, and right down below us it's chock full as well. There's people sitting in makeshift bleachers in the north end. This is a big one. A lot of these kids at Green Canyon a few years ago would have been going here to Skyview, but they split off a few years ago. You know, they didn't quite have the vitriol, I don't think, of the split between Mountain Crest and Ridgeline, but there still is that, well, I don't know if you call it sibling rivalry or whatever you want to call it, but there still is that rivalry between these kids because they live out here right near each other. Green Canyon won the toss, and it looks like they're going to kick off and put their defense out on the field first, which means Skyview and Jack Clark will get the first crack at it offensively. When I talked to Coach Alder about his team last week, he said, you know, our defense kept doing their job. They made their quarterback uncomfortable. Our front seven stopped the run, and we've got to do that again against Green Canyon. And Green Canyon is a team that wants to possess the ball and shorten the game. They want to run that clock. They want to give you the least amount of possessions as possible. That's why it's important for Skyview to finish drives, put touchdowns on the board. And waving the flag out there for Skyview, running out front is number 22, Double Deuce, Xander Stokes. He missed last week's game, and he's missed some time with injury. He is back tonight. From what I understand, there will not be a pitch count on 22. And they're going to be happy to have him back in the backfield with this Bobcats offense, which we will see first. First, we talked about Skyview coming off that 10-7 last-second win against Mountain Crest last week. Green Canyon took on Deseret Peak and won 73-0. Selman, 103 yards rushing. Schramm, 131 yards and 2 touchdowns receiving. Monk, 11 for 13, 211 through the air, and 6 touchdowns passing. 8 sacks by this Green Canyon defense. Well, hello and welcome to Smithfield. We're on the campus of Skyview High School for the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Green Canyon won the toss and they deferred. They'll be kicking off to Skyview. Eric Olson here with you on a cloudy Friday evening. Other than the clouds, it's pretty much perfect. As soon as we get this game kicked off, we'll have football going on and it will be perfect. Green Canyon 3-2, Skyview 3-2. Both teams 2-0 in Region 11. Both teams riding 3-game win streaks. Something's got to give tonight. Green Canyon's putting their defense on the field first. They're giving up 14 points per game. Most of those points came in the first 2 games. Skyview's going to return this from the 1-yard line. Hauled down at the 19. This is your returner, Ballard, who had a pretty good game last week. And Skyview takes the field. Jack Clark, 116 and 194, 60%, 1,414 yards, 12 yards per completion, 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He had one of each last week at Mountain Crest. Xander Stokes, 22, back. He'd been out with an injury. He's back, and he's in the backfield with Clark. As they start in a spread, and they're going to hand it to Stokes. Stokes got a little bit of an opening up front, going against a Green Canyon defense led by Eli Wheatley. Wheatley with 5 sacks on the season, 16 sacks as a team. That's almost 4 per game for this Green Canyon defense. Stacked receivers on each side. And they're going to give it off in the backfield. Not much there for Stokes.
Stokes on the carry.
So after 4 yards on first down, he picks up 1 on second down. It's third down for the Bobcats. 3rd and 4. Clark against a 3-man rush, and they blow the play dead.
Flag on the play.
And somebody was moving for the Bobcats, one of those receivers. It looked like it might have been Zach Oxborough. Oxborough, one of the main targets for Clark. 30 receptions on the year, 448 yards receiving, and 4 touchdowns for Oxborough.
Repeat third down.
That's got him in on the leaders list in 4A. For touchdowns and reception yards. Again, a 3-man rush for Green Canyon. Clark stands in, throws it underneath, he's got his man, first down before being flung out of bounds. Even after the penalty, and Karen picks up about 11.
Sawyer Rain. Gain of 12 on the play. That results in the Skyview.
They're playing press coverage to the near side, zone to the far side. They swing it out. Good job tracking that play down and making the stop.
Number 11, Lincoln Ballard.
Bryson Pabst.
Brought down behind the line by number 0, Bryson Pabst.
And Pabst was somebody that
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13 for the Bobcats.
Coach Alder mentioned by name. Stokes with a big hole up across the 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short. He picks up 11.
Brought down by number 0, Bryson Pabst.
Pabst with the tackle. But it brings up a very manageable 3rd and 2
for the Bobcats.
Skyview quickly to the line. Again, press coverage to the far side. It looks like they're playing off on this near side where there's 3 receivers. Last time they showed and saw this look, they did the little swing out, and Pabst made the tackle for a loss. Let's see what they do here. The way Xander Stokes has been running it, maybe they'll hand off. No, they're going to throw it inside, and the receiver wasn't looking. Carlson, who was the hero last week, with the 45-yard field goal right at the end of the ball game to win the game for Skyview. Turned his head, the ball was already running past him, and it's going to be 4th and 2. And the Bobcats, with wholesale substitutions, look like they're going to pump the ball away. They used a couple of different punters last week. They faked last week, and when they faked last week, it was Lincoln Ballard who was the punter, and he is the punter now.
For the Bobcats, number 11, Lincoln Ballard.
They picked up a first down on that fake and got it back by penalty. His snap goes way over his head, so he's just going to kick it away. It's so far over his head that he had plenty of time to kick it. That one touches one of the Bobcats at about the 39-yard, between the 39 and the 40. Skyview saying it hit one of the Green Canyon players, and the official right on top of it said, no, it doesn't. It's Green Canyon football. So the Green Canyon defense holds. And we're going to see maybe a couple of quarterbacks tonight for Green Canyon. Getting the bulk tonight will be Ethan Monk, 26 of 46, 56%, 371 yards, 6 touchdowns and an interception. Carter Perry, number 15, may see some time as well. Coach Tau Ili has been kind of platooning them a little, but usually
number 10,
goes with Monk. Monk with 4 receivers and 1 back behind him. they're going to throw it out to the edge. Getting good blocking and picking up about 8 is Perry.
Monk's pass is complete to number 15, Carter Perry.
Carter Perry, who, when I asked Coach Ely, how do you decide who to use, when, where, what? And he said, well,
7 on the play, 2nd down and 3 for the Wolves.
You'll see Perry is an athlete, and that's really what he does. Sounds like Monk is an extension of the coach on the field. They're really on the same play, and Perry, they just want to get him the ball. And Perry's in the slot to this near side. Turn and give on 2nd and short, and that Skyview front line is stingy, crawling through near the 1st down marker. Looked like number 2, Peremski. They're going to say his knee touched down after 1 yard, so it's going to be 3rd and short. Houston Peremski.
Getting one on the play, brings up
5'8" junior. It's a big offensive line for Green Canyon. Offers from Utah State, BYU for various linemen, but nothing there. In fact, on the run, they're going to lose yards. So Green Canyon early said, all right, show us what you got. And Skyview's defensive line said, here, how about some of this? No gain, 4th and 2. And it looks like a punt. That was Selman.
On the punt for the Wolves, number 26, Tanner Holt.
Sam Selman, just 5'6", and a junior. He's a fire plug. Kick is away, takes a nice hop. Green Canyon trying to get to it before it gets to the end zone, and they cannot. So Skyview will start at their own 20-yard line. 7:53 to play in the first quarter. No score here in Smithfield. Tooele's at Bear River, Stansbury's at Mountain Crest, Deseret Peak at Ridgeline, and Ogden at Logan in other Valley and Region 11 games. Of course, Logan 3A North, they open region play tonight with Ogden at home. They came up just short against Northridge last week. Ridgeline taking care of business in their game. And everybody just trying to keep pace. It's nearly a pick.
Park's pass falls incomplete. Knocked down by number 22,
Cooper Johnny knocked it down and just about took it the other way. Clark dodged a bullet there.
Stokes on the carry.
Stokes picks up a couple as they move quickly to line. Give him 3. It's 3rd down.
Brought down by number 54, Sawyer Rady.
4 carries, 19 yards for Stokes. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 for the Bobcats.
Stokes stays in the backfield with Clark. 3 receivers to the near side. 3-man rush. Stokes unloads, looking long. Defenders right there, and taking it away from him is Cooper Carroll. .38 yards.
Number 20, Jackson Calderwood under the fence for the Wolves.
Skyview quickly to the line before the sticks even get set. Quick hitter to Ballard, and he picks up about 4.
Ballard, brought down by number 11, Braxton Bowman.
Skyview in go fast mode.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6 for the Bobcats.
Clark now looking at a 5-man line as 2 linebackers have walked up. Now 1 backs off. Wheatley's still up there though, and you got to watch out for 9. He's coming. They get rid of it quick to Carlson. Carlson has a little bit of a seam as he breaks tackles on his way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards and a 1st down.
Brought down by number 20, Jackson Calderwood. Getting 7 on the play. That results in a Skyview 1st and 10 to the Wolves, 28-yard line.
Clark quickly again to the near side. Just that little quick hitter. It's almost like a run play to get to the edge. Oxborough picking up 6.
Brought down by number 7, Parker Lowe.
5 wide receivers for Clark and the Bobcats as they are in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Handoff and a little fly sweep. Looking for Ballard. He's flung down after a couple.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Third and 2.
For the Bobcats.
Turn and give to Stokes. A little bit of confusion at the mesh point, but Stokes got it. They did such a good job up front that they had time to get that fixed, and it's a 6-yard gain for Stokes and a first down. Quickly back to the line. Stokes takes it and gets dragged down after a gain of 1. 6 carries, 26 yards for Stokes.
Middle of the line by number 9, Eli Wheatley.
Wheatley with the tackle. 13.
No gain on the play.
I believe he had 13 tackles last week, if I remember right. Wheatley, he's a tackling machine. Oxborough in motion. Give it to Stokes off that left side as the offensive line just caved everything in, and he picks up yardage down to the 5.
Stokes on the carry. First goal there, number 11, Braxton Bowman.
They're going to give it to the 11.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
3rd down and goal from the 6. This is where Skyview had trouble punching it in. They've had trouble all season in these goal-to-goal situations. Clark's in trouble. Gets out of Wheatley's tackle. Now flings it into the end zone. Touchdown. Carlson got open in the back of the end zone as Stokes kept it alive. 6 yards and a touchdown for Carlson, and Skyview strikes first. Wheatley had it. Then another Green Canyon player had him in the crosshairs, and he got rid of it just before he got taken down. Finding Carlson in the back of the end zone is hard to cover for that long. And the Bobcats, 7-0 with 4:14 to play in the first quarter on the game of the week. Old Grist Mill is a Game of the Week sponsor. Stop by Old Grist Mill for today's soup and sandwich combo, made fresh daily. It's a tasty way to warm up this season. Weather's coming that you're going to be wanting some of that soup. You know what you really want from the Old Grist Mill? Some of those sandwiches, some of that bread. Oh my gosh. Old Grist Mill, Game of the Week sponsor. Skyview 4 of 5 on 3rd downs. 4 for 4 on that drive, including 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Carlson was the last Bobcat to score last week. He's the first Bobcat to score this week. Pabst watches this one go through the back of the end zone. He kicked that field goal last week against Mountain Crest at Carlson, and I asked Coach Alder, that's a lot of confidence to have in that kid, and he said, yeah, we got a lot of confidence in him. The kid's got a pretty good leg, and he showed it. It was interesting because that thing was curving last week. It had enough leg for 50 yards, but it may not have had enough aim for 50 yards. But it wasn't 50, it was 45, and they escaped Hiram with a win, and now they lead here 7-0. 4:14 to play in the first quarter as Green Canyon's offense back on the field. Monk throws the quick hitter, and a gain of 8.
Monk's pass is caught by number 8, Hayden Schramm.
Schramm, their leading receiver, comes up with that one. Schramm, 24 receptions, 356 yards, 14.8 is average, 2 touchdowns. Selman's their leading rusher, a couple hundred yards on 44 carries, 4.5 per carry, and a touchdown. Selman went over the century mark last week in that blowout of Deseret Peak. Give it off up inside, and they couldn't get a first down on their first possession on short yardage, but they get it here. Selman needed 2, he got 3.
Selman on the carry. Brought down by number 57, Mason Marchant.
They called out Marchant on the tackle. Marchant, a tackling machine there in the middle. Skyview backers creeping up. They get it outside to Perry. And Perry picks up 4.
Monk's pass is complete to number 15, Carter Perry. Brought down by number 1, Cooper Karen. Getting a 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 for the Wolves.
Brought down by Karen. Of course, Karen, that 38-yard catch to really jumpstart the Skyview offense on their last drive. 2nd and 6. Monk's gonna unload. Receiver's waiting for it, and it's behind him and out of bounds. That was Perry.
Monk's pass falls incomplete.
And Monk's first incompletion. He started 3 for 3 for 20 yards, and that one goes out of bounds. They decide to take a shot. And now it's 3rd and 6. Green Canyon still on their own side of the field at the 35-yard line. Four down lineman running a twist up front. Monk's in trouble. Down he goes.
Monk on the scramble, brought down by number 56, Steely Palmer.
Satili Palmer.
Gain of 1 on the play, brings up 4th down and 5.
4th and 5 after a gain of 1. Green Canyon's going to have to punt.
On the punt for the Wolves, number 26, Tanner Holt. Back deep for the
Mentioned Palmer. He's committed to Idaho State. Play up the road in Pocatello. Pretty good punt last time. Rolled into the end zone. This one's going to take a good hop as well. And go inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
Holt's punt is down out
before it's finally down.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats, starting from their own 24.
Holt with the kick. Tanner Holt, 31 points as a kicker, 6 field goals, 13 PATs. Both of these kickers at the top, I think top 4 in 4A as far as points go for kicking. The Skyview's offense was in go fast mode the last time out. Let's see if they still keep their foot on the gas. Fake the give to Stokes, throw the little swing outside. Staying on his feet and spinning out of a tackle is Ballard.
Pass complete to number 11, Lincoln Ballard.
He picks up 12.
Brought down by number 11, Braxton
4
Bowman.
catches, 24 yards for Ballard.
Gaining 12 on the play, that results in a Skyview.
6 of 8 for 84 yards and a touchdown for Clark. He's been fantastic here in the early going. Clark looking across the middle, and it goes off the hands of his intended receiver, Karen. Clark fired that thing in there on a rope.
Karen, the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10.
Karen's out there counting his fingers now. Okay, 10, we're fine. That's why you wear gloves as a receiver. If one of those hits and your finger, no, cut your finger off, it'll stay in the glove. You can reattach it later. 1:50 to play in the first quarter. 2nd and 10, they set up the little screen to the Bobcats. It's a gain of 4.
Clark's pass is complete to number 88, Jace Carlson. Brought down by number 11, Braxton Bowman.
3rd down.
Getting a 4 on the play.
After that game, 3rd and a full 6. Wheatley's inside at a D tackle. He's coming. 4-man rush. Clark's got a lot of room. Now he has to pull it down, gets out of one tackle, but he stopped 2 yards short. Pick up a 4, and now a decision for Skyview.
Brought down by number 97. Walker Ray. Gaining 3 on the play, brings up
Skyview with a 7-point lead against a pretty stingy defense on their own side of the field, and appearing like they're going to kick this one away. Remember last time, the snap went way over the punter's head.
On the punt,
Ballard was able to go back and get it. It's not Ballard, it's a different punter this time. Straightaway kick, Paps is going to let it go. He picks it up on one bounce. He's got room to the near side. He started in the middle. He had a lot of room to the edge. There's a flag back at the 27. He's out to the 35, and now flags after the play. And a scrum going on. Somebody might get thrown out low for Green Canyon. Was going at it with one of the Bobcats. I didn't catch the number of the Bobcat player. The flag came out and they still were going at it. And at least one of them popped the other one in the face, and the other one had a hold of a face mask. And one of the silliest things on earth is a football fight.
Flags on the
throwing
play.
Punches at people wearing helmets. But it's a game played with a lot of emotion, and there was plenty right there. So they've got a couple of flags to sort out. The punt return had gone out to about the 46-yard line, but there's a flag 10 yards back at the the 26. Excuse me, it was at the 36-yard line, and the flag's 10 yards back to the 26. Now the officials are asking to see I don't know if it's a roster they're looking at or what. They've asked these people to come over from the sideline. Here's the call. Holding on Green Canyon. It's personal foul, Green Canyon and on Skyview, so they offset. And they're going to push him back on the hold, and I didn't see him tossing any players out.
So multiple fouls on the play. First foul is personal foul, targeting against the Wolves.
They called it targeting against Green Canyon and not a hold. So somebody
both on Skyview and Green
may have
Canyon
been one of those blindside ear hole type of blocks. That's what it was. It looked like he was calling a hold, then he changed it to that targeting call. So that's going to back Green Canyon up to about the 13-yard line. And the personal fouls offset both after the play. Now the White Hat's over talking to Coach Tauili for Green Canyon. Kind of explaining to him. They'd explained it to Coach Alder on this side. Now they're over there explaining to Coach Tauili on the other side. Some great coaches in Cache Valley. Great coaches. Visser's resurrected Mountain Crest out there. Alder's got Skyview firing on all cylinders after a slow start here. Tauili has turned Green Canyon into a contender. We all know about Travis Cox at Ridgeline and Coach Butts out at Logan. Working hard, trying to revive that program. Two backs in the backfield now for Green Canyon. They put the ball in the air quite a bit. Let's see if they try to pound it a little bit. They're going to hand it off on first down and into the linebackers. Goes the running back. He picks up 7.
Houston Peremski on the carry.
It was Peremski.
First box out there, number 3, Zach Oxborough.
Clock's going to run out on the first quarter. Skyview got on the board. Green Canyon with their third possession. When we come back, it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Wolves. 7-0 Skyview on the game of the week.
Green Canyon 0. Your Skyview Bobcats 7.
You may not think of it this way, but hey, fall is planting season. You can plant in the fall. There's plenty of things you can plant in the fall. Anderson Seed and Garden has everything you need, from bulbs to lawn care supplies, plus expert advice to help your garden, your yard thrive. It's Anderson Seed and Garden, the Game of the Week sponsor. And remember not to miss a moment of the action. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology is offering, well, they're offering the best care around. Dr. Paul Danes, with his years of experience, helps patients reconnect with the sounds of life. Call Dr. Paul Danes at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Make sure you're not missing a moment of what's going on in life. Seven 0 Skyview as we get set to start the second quarter. Green Canyon has a 2nd and 3. Green Canyon's been able to stay in front of the sticks tonight.
Start of the second quarter, 2nd down and 3 for the Wolves.
But Skyview's forced punts on both Green Canyon possessions. The Wolves stay in that 2-back set, with Monk staying in at quarterback. Monk's going to put it in the air. A lot of time. Now it breaks down, looking for Paps. Paps right at the marker. In fact, they're going to give him forward progress all the way to the 25. And it's a pickup of 5 and a first down.
Number 0, Bryson Paps.
Monk living on the edge, throwing that one in there.
Number 34, Brett Harley on the defense.
Pabst with his first catch.
Gain of 4 on the play. That results in the Wolves' first down.
Remember, this drive started in about the 13-yard line after the targeting penalty on the punt return. Edelmeyer, the lone receiver to this side. They're going to hit it quick out to Pabst. Pabst has Schramm out blocking in front of him.
Monk's pass is complete.
And he's knocked down after a short gain.
Number 3, Zach Oxborough on the defense. Getting 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Wolves.
3 for Pabst, the 6-foot senior. Working with Schramm, a 6'1" senior. Now 3 receivers to the near side. And a lone back in the backfield with Monk. And Monk's going to put it in the air again. Trying to get outside and scamper away is Peremski. He's got enough, it looks like, for the first down.
Peremski brought down by number 1, Cooper Karen.
Monk is 5 of 6 for 35 yards.
Getting 7 on the play. That results in the Wolves' first down.
Check that, he's 6 of 7.
First and 10 for the Wolves from their own 35-yard line.
Green Canyon trailing 7-0. Their third possession of this first half. Peremski pops it outside.
Peremski on the carry.
Picks up about 5 before he's ushered out of bounds.
Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves.
You saw how fast Skyview was going. That's the counter to the Green Canyon offense, which just taking their time, like I say, wanting to shorten the game, limit possessions for the other team's offense, and grind it out. 4-man rush. Monk goes up top. Scott Schramm, and he's inside the 30-yard line.
Monk's pass is complete to number 8, Hayden Schramm.
37
Brought
yards.
down by number 34, Brett Carling. With the large gain. That results in a Wolves first down.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning against the Wolves.
Green Canyon gets a sideline warning. You got to stay back. Players have to stay back behind that white, big, thick white stripe there. It's about a 4-foot stripe. The Green Canyon now with their best and deepest foray of the night into Skyview territory. Selman with the give, picks up about a yard, maybe.
On the carry. Brought down by number 56, Steely Palmer. No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Palmer took him down at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Palmer and Reed. Forces to be reckoned with in there. Keegan Mountcastle looks like 72 is your nose guard right now. Those three cause a lot of problems. Here come the linebackers. Keeping it and picking up maybe a yard is Monk. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Brought down by number 55, Gavin Reed. Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd down and 9 for the Wolves.
Third and 9 at the Skyview 26-yard line, trailing by a touchdown. Green Canyon probably in 4-down territory here. Selman in the backfield, and the crowd makes some noise. Defender gets there as the ball does, and it falls incomplete. 4th down. And what will Green Canyon do? 4th and 9 at the 26-yard line of Skyview.
On the defense. 4th down and 9.
And they're bringing the offense off the field. Is this in Tanner Holt's range? It must be. They're bringing him out.
On to attempt a field goal.
It's going to be about a 43-yarder.
Tanner Holt. Holding number 7.
Over on that left hash. Near that left hash. Kicks up, plenty of leg. Hits the goalpost, bounces in. You couldn't do it again in 100 tries. Green Canyon on the board, 7-3 with 7:38 to play in the first half. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Halftime's coming up. Are you hungry? Swing by Wendy's of Logan, home of the 4 for $4 and the late night deals. Wendy's fast, fresh, just minutes away. You can get on the app, you can order there, so you can just run right through the drive-thru and be home in time to have some food for the second half. Wendy's of Logan, the Game of the Week sponsor.
Back deep for the Bobcats. Number 11, Lincoln Ballard. And number 5, Rod Sparrow.
Sparrow and Ballard back to receive. This one's going to go into the end zone.
Holt's kick goes into the end zone. Touchback. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 20-yard
Now
line.
Skyview takes over, still leading. With Green Canyon taking a bite out of that cushion, and it's 7-3 Skyview. As Clark and the offense take the field. Clark, 7 of 10, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Skyview averaging 29, just over 29 points a game. Defensively, they give up 21, but that number keeps coming down as their defense keeps getting better as this season goes on. Little outside screen and hauled down after a gain of 5. Is Hawksborough, boy, he looked like he had a lot of running room. And Wheatley got his mitts on him.
Getting 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Bobcats.
Stokes gets out of one tackle and then doesn't get out of the next 5.
Stokes on the carry.
Picked up about a yard.
Brought down by a pack of Wolves.
Stokes' first carry of this second quarter. 8 carries, 31 yards.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Bobcats.
For Stokes. Third and 2, and they run the ball. It's more like 3rd and 3, and they end up getting 4.
Stokes on the carry. Brought down by number 54, Sawyer Rainey. Number 36, Braxton Atkinson. Getting 3 on the play. That results in a Skyview.
Clark looking underneath, has a man running free. Oxborough. House call.
Pass is complete to number 3, Jack Oxborough. That results in a Skyview touchdown.
68 yards. And a Skyview score. You don't see that against the Green Canyon defense very much. And that's a couple of explosives now in this first half against the Wolves defense. A 38-yarder and now a 68-yarder.
Number 22, Xander Stokes.
Carlson boots it up and through. And with 6:20 to play in the first half, it's 14-3. Skyview leading Green Canyon on the game of the week.
Green Canyon 3, your Skyview Bobcats 14.
Are you thinking about upgrading your yard? Well, Custom Fence is offering estimates, great pricing on vinyl, wood, and chain link fences. Call today, lock in your spot, get an estimate, and see what you need to do. There's still time to get some stuff done before the snow starts to fly. It's a great time to do it. Call Custom Fence today. "68 yards from Clark to Oxborough. Oxborough with his 5th tutty of the season. And now Clark with 167 yards passing in the first half. Pabst at the 4-yard line. Pabst getting some blocking set up. Now pops it outside. Takes it out to about the 35-yard line, maybe the 34, and that's where Green Canyon will start in a 14-3 hole. Bear River leads Tooele 14-0 in Region 11 action. Ridgeline up 35-0 after the end of one quarter against Deseret Peak. Mountain Crest leading Stansbury 6-0 in the second quarter.
Isaiah Crossley, please come to the press box to redeem something that is going to be very
catch that Logan score. 7-7 in the first quarter at Crimson Field. Logan and Ogden going at it. Green Canyon answered a touchdown drive with a field goal drive, but then just gave up another touchdown. Schramm picks up about 4.
To number 8, Hayden Schramm. Puts out the bounce by number 34, Brett Harding. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 for the Wolves.
Green Canyon still looking for their first 3rd down conversion in this half. It's 2nd and 7. Handed off up inside. Boy, that Skyview defensive line is something. Peremski with 2. It's 3rd down. 3rd down has been a bugaboo.
There, number 59, Benjamin Mayhew.
For Green Canyon in this first half. Drifton Dehek in to play nose tackle now. With Reed and Palmer. Here comes the linebackers off the edges. Monk gets rid of it. Man's got a step. And it's Schramm with the big catch.
Next pass is complete to number 8, Hayden Schramm.
See where they spot it. 31 yards. Schramm 4 for 80.
First down. First and 10 for the Wolves from the Bobcat, 30-yard line.
Schramm so sure-handed. 4 catches, 80 yards, 1 for 37, 1 for 31, a couple of short ones in between. Look out! Bates is in the backfield. Monk tries to get rid of it, and he does just before they haul him down.
Next pass falls incomplete.
Ryan Bates in that backfield. And that's a motor that runs 100 miles an hour. He really flashed last week, did 25 against Mountain Crest. He's built more like a safety or defensive back. He's kind of tall and lanky. You know, you used to see an outside linebacker's a little thicker, but he seems to be everywhere. 2nd and 10. 4:51 to play in the half. Inside to Peremski, flag coming. Probably a hold on that outside receiver. It was a 5-yard gain. Let's see if they back it up. They threw it right where the receiver was blocking against the defensive back. The official was standing there 10 feet away, so not sure what callers are talking a long time about it.
Peremski is brought down to number 30.
And your first thought, you'd think it would be a hold against that receiver on the block there, but let's see. All right, they're calling offensive pass interference on it. They're saying the receiver was blocking before the catch was made. 2 penalties now against Green Canyon, 15 yards apiece. Skyview with 1 for 5. So that's going to back Green Canyon all the way up about the 44, 45-yard line, depending on where they said it occurred. Back all the way back to the 45.
15-yard penalty.
2nd and 25 for Green Canyon.
Second down and 25 for the Wolves.
Peremski and Edelmeyer. The far side, Schramm and Paps to this near side. Throwing the out to Peremski, and it was too tall for him. 3rd and long. Now they're starting to heat up Monk a little bit.
3rd down and 25 for the Wolves.
Bringing those 2 outside backers. Bringing 5 after him, making him make a decision and get rid of it. And this is the time and place where you'd probably do it again if you're a defensive coordinator. Send some extra bodies. It's 3rd and long. Make the quarterback make a decision, get rid of it early. Right now, it looks like they're only sending 3. That's what they're doing. Across the middle to Paps. Paps makes 1 man miss, and he gets all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. 15 yards, 4th down.
Brought down by number 0, Andrew Oxbow. Gain of 15 on the play. Brings up 4th down and 10 for the Wolves.
And they're going to try another field goal. From about the same place as before. It's a 36, 37-yarder. This time it's all the way to the left hash.
Holding number 7, Parker Lowe.
This one kind of a knuckler, plenty of distance, and it's good. Both these teams got some kickers. 3:43 to play in the half. Green Canyon stays within striking distance, 14-6. Skyview leading on the game of the week. Big game, big deals. KSM Music in Logan has back-to-school specials on guitars, keyboards, and band instruments. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned player, stop by KSM Music. Save today at KSM Music, the Game of the Week sponsor. Both teams with a couple of big pass plays. Green Canyon with a couple of long field goals. Skyview finishing drives like Coach Alder wanted them to. And we've got a 14-6 ball game. This one at the 1 yard line, they're going the other way with it. They ran the little reverse. They fake that action a lot. Occasionally they run it. Talk to Coach Alder maybe this week, find out what the key is on that. Maybe it's just how he feels. Yeah, we're going to run it this time. Ball out to the 30-yard line, and the Bobcats take over there with 3:34 to play in the half. Skyview on top, 14-6. Clark, they're going to try to run the out and up. He's got a man, but it drifts out of bounds. Karen came free. His defensive back kind of bit on the play action. His turkey necking, as Coach Perry Christensen used to call it. Turkey necking into the backfield. And it goes incomplete. Clark's first incompletion of this second quarter. He's only thrown 2 passes in the second quarter. Here's the give. Gain of 6, 3rd and 4.
Stokes on the carry.
Stokes 10 carries, 41 yards. 5 of 7 on 3rd down for Skyview. Clark's going to keep. Clark's going to pitch. Racing for the corner and not getting there as the Skyview runners. He's flung down by Wheatley. Collins.
Eli Wheatley. No gain on the play.
No gain for Collins.
Down and 4.
Collins, that other outside backer for the Bobcats. He's not real big either, right? But Bates is tall and lanky. Collins is more of a fire plug, and they're around the ball a lot. Their front 7 for Skyview defensively is impressive. This Green Canyon defense, always impressive. They've given up a couple of big plays tonight, but not that time. Pabst is going to grab this one, turn and head the other way. Flag coming. Boy, that was easy. You could see that one coming from a mile as an illegal block in the back. Way back at the 25-yard line as Pabst takes this up to about the 34. I mean, the back judge is looking right at it. And the Green Canyon player, just as the Skyview player was chasing, he just turned and put him right in the back. Oh, they're picking up the flag. Wow. So Pabst's return stands out to the 34. And Green Canyon with the ball with 2:13 left in the half. Green Canyon gets the ball to start the second half. So this is one of those spots where you can steal a possession, right? And a lot of times why you defer if you win the toss. If you can score on 2, you've put points on twice before the other offense even gets on the field. Throwing the comeback, and it bounces off the back of the defender's helmet. Here's the flag. Nope, it was not. I saw something come flying in. Is it? It is. It was the flag was 4 yards out of bounds, and I thought maybe it was a kicking tee being thrown, but they're going to throw the flag. It hit the defender on the back of the head, and that's probably why the flag came out. He never turned for the ball, and he's in the body of the receiver. And they're talking about it right now. That's a 15-yarder. That'll put it out at midfield. Pass interference on Skyview. So Skyview with only their second penalty of the half. Green Canyon with only 2 as well. Both teams have played a pretty clean half. And whenever I say that, it suddenly becomes a laundromat. I should have kept that one to myself. 2:08 to play, the ball at midfield. We're in the first half, the second quarter, and it's a 14-6 Skyview lead. Green Canyon's moved the ball their last couple of possessions, and they're moving it again here. Stepping out of bounds after a gain of 11 is Schramm.
Monk's pass is complete to number 8, Hayden Schramm. First out of bounds. And number 0, Andrew Oxborough.
133 yards on 11 of 14 for Monk. 91 of those yards belong to Schramm. He's racked those up on 5 catches. Monk's putting it in the air again. Edelmeyer with his first catch hit right in the teeth. They give him forward progress for about 4.
40 Edelmeyer brought down by number 34, Brett Carling. Gaining 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for the Wolves.
1:42 and the clock running. Green Canyon has all 3 timeouts left. Skyview bringing 5. Monk across the middle's got Schramm. Schramm slips out of 1 tackle, and he's down at about the 26-yard line. Coach Tauili, is he going to take a timeout? They do not. The clock's still running. It should have stopped on the first down, and they kept it running.
Gain of 8 on that play. First and 10 for the Wolves.
The Wolves cool and calm as the clock ticks down to a minute to play, keeping all their timeouts. Looking for Schramm, and another one that hits the back of the defender. But this time no flag, as the defender was right there with Schramm and didn't make the contact. 13 of 17 for Monk now with 147 yards. 101 of those to Schramm, and that stops the clock. .58 seconds, plenty of time when you're sitting on 3 timeouts. Selman in the backfield. Monk looking across the middle to Schramm. He is as sure-handed as they come. He picks up 8. Timeout. Green Canyon. 47.8 seconds to play in the first half. Green Canyon down 14-6, but they're inside the Skyview 20-yard line when we come back on the Game of the Week. In other games in Region 11, Ridgeline leads Deseret Peak 49-0. Bear River still on top of Tooele, 14-0. The last score we had out of that one, and the same with Mountain Crest and Stansbury, 6-0. Mountain Crest was leading Stansbury in that one. Logan leads Ogden nearing the half, 14-7. Grizzlies looking for their first win after winning their opener and then losing 4 in a row. 3rd and 2. 0 for 4 on 3rd downs for Green Canyon. Peremski goes in motion. Heading for the end zone. Peremski's there. Flag comes out. Ball's incomplete, and Peremski's hurt. They're going to call a personal foul. The defender just blowing up the receiver instead of trying to make a play on the ball. And that's what football is now. I mean, that was fine when Dad and Grandpa played. You could blow the guy up as the ball was getting there. But now, if they're not looking and you just blow them up before the ball gets there or as the ball's getting there, you run the risk of that flag. Now, I'm watching that, and I wasn't surprised to see the flag, but I also wouldn't have been surprised not to see the flag, if that makes sense. But I think it's more because he was defenseless receiver, and there was no play made on the ball, would probably be the explanation. And Skyview's coaching staff doesn't like the call. That's going to go down inside the 10 to the 9, and Peremski jogs off under his own power, and hopefully that was just to knock the wind out of him. They got the SV lit up on the mountain up behind us. An official timeout. And both teams were getting ready to come back, and now the officials are telling them to go back to the sideline just to wait for a minute. Not sure why. Or they got to get the sticks right. It's going to be first and goal just inside the 10-yard line. That's a half the distance to the goal penalty. Skyview's third of this first half. And they're cleaning off the field. I think Peremski might have lost his lunch down there or something. They're bringing out another jug full of water. And maybe they got it cleared up enough that they are okay. Not sure. Never seen that before, but whatever happened, it was right there where Peremski was lying. So, he might have got hit and threw up a little. He might have got hit and had a cut or something. There might have been some blood there. They had to clean it up. Not sure. See what we can find out. What we do know is that it's first and goal for Green Canyon with 43 seconds left in the half. Green Canyon gets the ball to start the second half. They trail by 8, 14-6. Skyview has seemed like they've been in control in this ball game, yet here's Green Canyon with a chance to cut it to a one-score lead. And they get the ball back to start the second half. First and goal. Looking on that quick out to Pabst. Stepping into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves.
Next pass is complete to number 0. That results in a touchdown.
So Pabst 4 catches, 32 yards, and the score. Monk 15 of 19, 164, and a touchdown now. And they're a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game up. This is what I said about what a strange game, because it seems like Skyview is in complete control, and here's Green Canyon with a chance to tie the ball game. Heavy backfield. Peremski the back behind. Throwing the little quick in pass on the slant. And what a good job there by the defensive back. He just kept his shoulder in front of Edelmeyer so that he could never get that inside position. And the Bobcats hang on to the lead with 37 seconds to play in the half. 14-12 Skyview. Well, it was a good game last year when both these teams played. Green Canyon won 31-28. 265 yards rushing for Green Canyon in that game. Senior quarterback Peyton Wilson had 193 yards rushing, 3 passing touchdowns. Jack Clark was 15 of 26 for 241, a touchdown and a pick. Reed had 5 tackles and a sack for Skyview. Schramm 8 for 84 and 2 touchdowns in that ball game. Wheatley and Pabst combined for 25 tackles. This one goes into the end zone, and Skyview will take over after the touchback.
From their own 20-yard line.
Fun first half here in Smithfield. On a beautiful mid-September night. Now Green Canyon's given up a couple of big pass plays. They're going to want to keep everything in front of them here. They've worked hard to get back into this ball game. And Clark's going to turn and hand it off to Stokes. Stokes back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Stokes on the carry. Brought down.
Skyview's not going to risk anything crazy here at their own 20.
For the Bobcats.
As they just hand it into the line, and it's now 2nd and 10. The clock running under 10 seconds. Skyview at the line. They don't have to run a play, and they're not going to. So we're going to head to the locker room. Skyview on top, but Green Canyon scored to make it a 2-point ball game, and they'll get the ball back to start the second half. It's 14-12 in Smithfield. Skyview leading at halftime on the Game of the Week.
Our first inductee, Jessica Sparrow Littlefield, is for the Skyview Athletic Hall of Fame. Jessica graduated from Skyview in 1995. She was a 3-sport athlete playing volleyball, softball, and was a 4-year starter in basketball. The basketball team placed second in state tournament her junior and senior years, and Skyview won their first volleyball state title her senior year. She was named All-State Honorable Mention her sophomore year and as first team junior and senior years in basketball. At one point, she was listed in the state record books for all-time career rebounds. Jessica was also named to the All-State team in volleyball her senior year. She went on to play basketball at SUU, where she was a 3-year starter and was named Honorable Mention All-Conference her freshman year. That year, the team also won the conference championship. Jessica graduated from SUU with an education degree, magna cum laude, in 1999. Over the years, she has coached several youth teams in basketball, baseball, and softball, and coached basketball for 1 year at Cedar City High School, and 1 year at Skyview as a sophomore coach. She completed her Master's in Science and Educational Leadership at Western Governors University, and now is in her 14th year teaching 4th grade with the Cache County School District. In her spare time, she enjoys playing tennis, hiking, running, and pitching baseballs or shooting hoops with her family. We congratulate Jessica and are proud to induct her as a member of the Skyview High School Alumni Athletic Hall of Fame. Our next inductee is the Skyview Athletic Hall of Fame is Kim Oliverson. Kim graduated from Skyview in 1970. His father, Glenn, was Skyview's first football coach and athletic director and the first inductee into the Skyview Athletic Hall of Fame. Following his footsteps, Kim was fortunate to play on the 1969 and 1970 Skyview football and basketball teams. Highlights include the basketball team placing 3rd and 5th in state, and the 1969 football team going undefeated in region and ranked #1 in state for most of the year. As quarterback, Kim was honored to receive All-State recognition, a Herald Journal Player of the Year, Deseret News Player of the Week, and was an All-American football nominee. He had the privilege of also serving on the exec council his senior year and cherishes the time spent at Skyview and the lifelong friendships formed with such a special group of athletes. After narrowing his football scholarship offers to BYU and the University of Colorado, he chose Colorado, where he played quarterback on the undefeated freshman team. After nearly 2 years, he left to serve an LDS mission to Canada, and upon returning, continued his football career at Utah State University, where he graduated in 1976. Kim lives in South Jordan with his wife, Nancy, who is a former Skyview cheerleader, and graduated in 1972. They have 6 children who are all talented athletes and 17 grandchildren. He has owned and operated an American family insurance agency since 1999. Kim enjoys skiing, hiking, golfing, and fishing in his spare time. Congratulations, Kim. We are proud to induct you as a member of the Skyview High School Alumni Athletic Hall of Fame. And now for our distinguished alumni inductee, Sherry Earl Badger. After graduating from Skyview in 1969, she attended Utah State University, where she received a Bachelor's of Science in Integrated Studies and then received a Retail Management Certificate from Umpqua Community College. In 1981, Sherry and her husband, Lee, bought a small grocery store called Jack's Food Town in Smithfield. The store grew in size 3 times in 13 years until they built a new store across the street and changed the name to Lee's Marketplace. 5 years later, they opened a second store in Logan. In 2009, Sherry's husband and business partner passed away from ALS. Their son, Jonathan, then became her partner with the grocery stores. They currently operate 5 additional stores, including the most recent Lee's Marketplace in Richmond. Sherry also serves as the chairman of the board for Lee's Marketplace and has served on numerous boards, including the Associated Food Stores Board of Directors, the Utah State Foundation Board, the Sunshine Terrace Board of Directors, the Intermountain Healthcare Foundation Board, the Logan Regional Hospital Governing Board, and the Zions Bank Northern Region Advisory Board. Sherry has received the Donald P. Lloyd Spirit of Independence Award from Associated Food Stores that is presented to a member retailer who exemplifies the strength of character, mental fortitude, and steadfast determination of the Associated Food Stores founder. Utah State University recognizes Sherry as a member of the Old Main Society, inducted her into the USU Alumni Association Hall of Honor, and recently awarded her the USU Distinguished Service Award. Sherry has lived in Cache Valley the majority of her life and currently lives in Logan. She enjoys spending time with her 3 children and 8 grandchildren. Lee's Marketplace's mission statement is to make grocery shopping a fun and enjoyable experience with bright, clean, friendly stores. They love to give back to the communities and have always been big supporters of Skyview High School. We appreciate Sherry and their service and support. We congratulate Sherry on this honor and welcome her to the Skyview Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. And now, fans, please welcome onto the field the Skyview Marching Band, Color Guard, Drumline, Cheerleaders, and Vistons. And now, fans, please direct your attention to the far side of the field for the presentation of our 2025-2026 Homecoming Royalty. This year's fourth attendants are Parker Butler, escorted by his mother, Mindy Butler. And Elizabeth Hall, escorted by her father, Jerry Hall. And now your third attendants are Ira Glenn, escorted by his mother, Amy Glenn. And Kolongi Maulu Kupitao, escorted by her father, Ofisi Junior Kupitao. Now for your second attendants, Delray Shoup, escorted by his mother, Mandy Shoup. And Brooklyn Evans, escorted by her father, Brandon Evans. And now this year's first attendants are number 12, Jack Clark, escorted by his mother, Susie Clark. And Zoe Dixon, escorted by her father, Daniel Dixon. And now for your 2025-2026 Homecoming King and Queen. This year's Homecoming King is number 11, Lincoln Ballard, escorted by his mother, Ashley Ballard. Your homecoming queen is Savannah Hanson, escorted by her father, Brooks Hanson. We'd like to recognize Sylvan Needham from S.C. Needham Jewelers here with us today. The family at S.C. Needham Jewelers loves to support the community and has provided the crowns for the king and queen. Additionally, tonight the king will receive a stainless steel tie bar with the school's engravings SVHS. The queen will be receiving a sterling silver freshwater pearl necklace courtesy of S.C. Needham Jewelers. We would like to thank S.C. Needham's for their support of Skyview High School. Here you go, give it up one more time for your 2025-2026 Homecoming Royalty. Fans, we'd like to thank BAGA and their advisors for all their hard work and time spent on this week's homecoming activities. BAGA President Lincoln Ballard, VP of Activities Jack Heaton, VP of Advertising Maddie Baumgartner, VP of Elections Boston Ballard, VP of Technology Jack Clark, and your BAGA historian Abby Thatcher. Their advisor is Vanessa Hall. Fans, at this time, please draw your attention to the East Bench carrying on the traditions of the past. The SV is once again lit for homecoming. We'd like to thank Mr. Steve Parkinson and all those involved in helping us to light the SV this year. And at this time, fans, we will have the fireworks show will be at the conclusion of the game. At the conclusion of the game, please stay seated and enjoy the fireworks show at the conclusion of the game.
We're back at Skyview High School after an extra long halftime. It's homecoming here at Skyview. They had to introduce all the royalty and everything, and now we're ready to kick off the second half. Skyview in that first half, 46 yards rushing, 167 through the air, 213 total yards. Green Canyon, 21 yards rushing, 164 through the air, 185 total yards. You would have told me coming into this game tonight that Green Canyon was going to have as many passing yards in the first half as Skyview, and that they weren't going to have many rushing yards at all. I might have believed the first part, knowing how good Skyview's defensive front is, but that second part would have caught me a little bit off guard. Green Canyon's been slinging it. Ethan Monk with 15 of 19, 164 yards and a touchdown. And Green Canyon's going to get the ball to start the second half. They trail by 2. We're back at Skyview High School in Smithfield. Eric Olson along with you on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Skyview leads 14-12, getting ready to kick off and start the second half here. Green Canyon will get the ball after they scored on their last possession of the first half. They scored with about 37 seconds left in the first half. Skyview just let the clock run out on that first half. Pabst is waiting for it back near his own goal line. They're going to kick it away from Pabst. It's taken at about the 10-yard line. And heading this way and looking for a block is Peremski. Peremski's nice to see him out there. He took a wallop. That was a key play in their scoring drive, Green Canyon scoring drive to end the half. He took a wallop in the end zone. They had to stop the game. There's still ice and stuff out there. I found out from the coaches that, yeah, where he got hit, he kind of puked down there on the field. And so they had to take some ice and water out there and wash it all down. Green Canyon scored on the very next play. Their 2-point conversion was unsuccessful. On a good defensive play by the Skyview defensive back defending on that side. And now Green Canyon takes the field, trailing by 2, 14-12. They're going to try to heat them up early if they're going to throw the ball. They don't. And Peremski is walloped. He got bent backwards awkwardly, but he gets up. He loses a yard. He had 15 yards on 4 carries in the first half, leading rusher for the Wolves. Schramm had 7 catches, 109 yards, the leading receiver. Paps 4 for 32 and the touchdown. I always talk about that first possession of the second half being a tone setter for both teams. Green Canyon's moved the ball well for 3 straight possessions, and you can't move it well when you can't catch it. And it falls incomplete. They go to Perry for the first time since the first quarter. Perry, 2 catches, 12 yards in that first quarter. No targets since.
On the defense, 3rd down and 11 for the Wolves.
Green Canyon is 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. That one came on a penalty. That one first down came on a penalty. It's been a problem for them. Skyview looking to get off the field, 3rd and 11. 5-man rush. Monk gets rid of it. Ball falls in and out. It looked like it fell right into the hands of Perry, but as Perry hits the ground, the ball comes rolling out of there as the defenders kept digging at it. Green Canyon goes 3 and out to start this second half.
Brings up 4th down and 11 for the Wolves. On the punt,
3 plays of -1 yard for Green Canyon.
Back deep for the Bobcats, number 11.
After scoring on 3 possessions in a row, Skyview's defense turns them away this time. Holt's kick high and fielded at about the 25. The crowd wants a flag, but you're not going to get a flag because Ballard started to run. He caught the ball and started to run forward, so one of the Green Canyon players grabbed him. You're not going to get flagged when that happens, even though he called for a fair catch. Bobcats leading by 2. Take over at their own 26-yard line. Clark in that first half, 9 of 13, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Handed off to Stokes. Stokes popped after he picks up about 4.
Brought down by number 11.
Stokes, the leading rusher on the night for Skyview, 44 yards on 12 carries now.
For the Bobcats.
Bobcats have been using tempo offensively most of the night. Hand to Stokes again, and he's met in the backfield. They may give him forward progress up to the 30. They're going to say he got a yard. 3rd down.
Stokes on the carry.
5 of 8 on 3rd down for Skyview.
Met by a plethora of Wolves.
And they're looking at 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 6 for the Bobcats.
4 wide receivers to Clark's right. 1 down here at the bottom. Clark flushed out of the pocket. Being chased, he's got a lot of running room. Clark finally hauled down across the Green Canyon 40-yard line. .32 yards for Jack Clark on 3rd down and long.
Large gain. That results in the Skyview.
And Skyview continues to be successful on 3rd down.
The Wolves, 39-yard line.
Green Canyon had all the momentum going into the half. Skyview right now trying to take it back. Fake that cross sweep. Throw the crosser. Down inside the 20. Goes Summers. 22 yards.
Gain of about 20 on the play. That results in another Skyview.
Summers with his first catch of the night. Fifth receiver to catch a ball. Giving it to Oxborough. Puts his head down. And near the first down marker.
Brought down by number 0, Bryson Pabst. Gain of 9 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 1 for the Bobcats.
2nd and a yard now. At the 9-yard line. Carlson switches sides. Oxborough in motion. They flip it on the field. Come back to Carlson. Carlson puts his head down, picks up 3. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for Skyview.
Number 88, Jace Carlson on the carry.
So they had him lined up as kind of a halfback, and then he came in motion, and they flipped it to him going back the other way.
3 on the play. That results in a Skyview.
Quick snap, give to Stokes. A lot of room in front of him, and he's hauled down at the 2.
Goal from the 6. Stokes on the carry.
The hole closed quickly.
Brought down by number 22, Cooper Johnny.
Johnny.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Cooper Johnny. Johnny on the spot. 2nd and goal from the 2.
From the 2-yard line.
Stokes. Single back in the backfield. They look to the sideline. Give it to Stokes. Stokes walks into the end zone. Touchdown Bobcats. Carlson on for the PAT to make it a 2-score lead. Carlson's kick. No good. So it stays a 1-score ball game, 20-12. Skyview scores on their first possession of the second half, give themselves a little breathing room, but they miss the PAT, and the Wolves get the ball next on the Game of the Week. Freshly baked bread, homemade soups, cookies you can't resist. The Old Grist Mill's been serving up comfort food in Cache Valley for years. The Old Grist Mill, a Game of the Week sponsor. While we were away, Skyview coaches were having a chat with the officials, and it got a little animated, and flags flew. Sideline warning on Skyview.
Sideline warning against the
I think it was Coach Alder that was having a discussion with the official, and he was fairly animated. Not sure what it was about. I don't know if they thought the kick was good. I don't know if there's something that's going on that they saw that they don't like. Whatever it was, the point was being made pointedly, and flags came out and they called the sideline warning. So now each team has had one sideline warning. If they throw another, it ends up being a penalty. Pabst is waiting at his own 3-yard line as Carlson tees it up. 20-12, Skyview. They held Green Canyon to a 3-and-out. Took over and marched down and scored. This is a short kick as they keep it away from Pabst. Taking it about the 20, and Perimski's still on his feet. Out across midfield at about the 49-yard line. Let's see where they say he stepped out. The official on the far side.
Perimski on the return. Brought down by number 25.
He's right on the 50-yard line. That's where they're going to put it. Peremski looked like he was wrapped up about the 30, and then he sprung out of there on that far sideline. Took it clear to the 50-yard line. Green Canyon takes over, trailing by 8. Homecoming at Skyview. And the battle of the brothers up here. Monk's going to keep it. Turns the corner, picks up 5.
Monk on the keeper, brought down by number 54, Mikey Stewart.
His first carry since the first quarter.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves.
Green Canyon has used Carter Perry and Ethan Monk, both of them as quarterbacks this year. Perry, 41 of 70, 58%, 462 yards. But they've gone with Monk all the way tonight. We wondered if we might see Perry at quarterback a little bit, but Monk's played a good ball game. Monk looks to the near side. Nobody's home, so he's going to tuck it and run. Picks up a couple.
Monk
3rd down.
Chased down by number 25, Ryan Bates.
Gain of 1, 3rd and 4. Green Canyon, 1 of 6 on 3rd downs.
For the Wolves.
One to the near side, 2 to the far side, 2 in the backfield. See if they keep him in the block. Skyview's going to send 3. They leak 1 back out of the backfield. Monk. Juke 1 defender, and another one came up and said that's enough of that, and took him out of bounds at the 41. It's going to be 4th and short, and Green Canyon now with a decision.
Gain of 3 on the play.
As good as Skyview's defensive line has been, they've only had 1 tackle for a loss on a run. Peremski was grabbed for a 1-yard loss on the first carry of the second half. Selman's first carry of the game went for no yards. 4th and less than a yard. Heavy set for Green Canyon. Turn and give it to Peremski. He's got enough for a 1st down. He needed less than a yard. He got 3.
Peremski on the carry, brought down by number 54, Mikey Stewart. Assisted
Green Canyon goes for it for the first time tonight, and they're successful on 4th down.
Gain of 1 on the play.
And with 5:10 to play in the 3rd quarter, Green Canyon gets a new set of downs at the Skyview 38-yard line, trailing 20-12. Both of these teams 2-0 in Region 11. Both these teams riding a 3-game win streak. Again, keeping both backs in to block. Monk throws the crossing pattern to Schramm. On the run, down the far sideline and walloped out of bounds near the 5. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 10. 28 yards, 1st and goal. Green Canyon.
1st and goal for the Wolves from the Bobcat 10.
137 yards on 8 receptions now for Schramm. Green Canyon knocking on the door. 1st and goal just right at the 10-yard line. Monk wide open down inside the 7-yard line. Peremski walks in. Green Canyon a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game.
Monk's pass is complete to number 2, Houston Peremski. That results in the Wolves touchdown.
Green Canyon's going to bring their kicker out. Figuring, hey, we can kick field goals. Let's just go ahead and stay close. Tough snap, good grab. The placement is good, the kick is good. It's a 1-point ball game in Smithfield. 4:41 to play in the third quarter. 20-19. Skyview, razor thin margin over Green Canyon. Anderson Seed and Garden is a Game of the Week sponsor. They've been Cache Valley's go-to for plants, seeds, tools, and garden know-how for decades. If it grows, Anderson's has it. Anderson Seed and Garden, a Game of the Week sponsor. Logan led Ogden at the half 14-7. No score update from that one. Ridgeline's going to have a running clock as they were ahead 63-0 before the half against Deseret Peak. This one kick goes into the end zone, and Skyview will take over, leading by 1 point at their own 20-yard line. Mountain Crest, that's still a halftime score from that one, 14-7 over Stansbury. 35-0, Bear River taking care of Tooele. We mentioned that Ridgeline score 62-0. The last score we had out of that Ridgeline Deseret Peak game. Just a few seconds left before the half. I'm sure that's into the second half now. Deseret Peak, first year as a school, and we've all seen how hard that can be. A lot of schools don't win their first year. Some don't win for a few years. Skyview's offense on the field. Stokes in motion. Little toss underneath to Ballard, the homecoming king. And he picks up about 4. Clark and Ballard both homecoming royalty. It's the last thing on their minds right now.
Getting 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5.
Receivers stacked to each side. Stokes in the backfield. He gets the give. And he gets taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down by number 36.
3rd down.
Braxton Atkinson, number 11.
6 of 9 on 3rd down for the Bobcats. They've had all the answers on 3rd down. Green Canyon with that 3-man lineup, 3 linebackers walking up in there. 6 players within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to throw the little swing out to Stokes. He stopped, but not until after he gets the first down. Pickup of 5 and a new set of downs for Skyview.
Brought down by number 0, Bryson Pabst.
His first grab of the night.
To the Skyview. First and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 33-yard line.
Clark looking to unload, instead goes underneath to Oxborough. 2 feet in, 11 yards and a first down.
Number 3, Zach Oxborough.
Oxborough now 5 catches for 99. Clark is 15 of 20 for 204 yards, 2 touchdowns. Turn and give to Stokes. Stokes reaches out, picks up 5.
Stokes on the carry. Brought down by number 88, Carter Marshall. Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5 for the Bobcats.
Turn and give it to Stokes. Stokes off tackle, hauled down, but not until he picks up a first down. Another 5 yards for Xander Stokes. 18 carries, 62 yards in his first action back. He did not play last week against Mountain Crest. He's been nursing injuries, and he's got the green light tonight. I asked Coach Alder if he'd be on any sort of pitch count. He said, nope, he's full go.
First and 10 from the Wolves, 46-yard line.
Stokes the lone back. Clark to throw. Going down the sideline with the home run ball, and it's knocked down by the defender out there as both players had to turn and wait for it to get there. It looked like it was Karen out there. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10.
20. Jackson Calderwood on the defense. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Bobcats.
Fake the give to Stokes. Hit Carlson sneaking out of the backfield. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Let's see where they spot it. It may be enough for a first down. It's going to be just short.
Gain of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
And the quick hitter.
Number 8, Ollie Collins on the carry.
Collins picks up 4.
Brought down by number 88, Carter Marshall. Gain of 3
First down.
That results in another Skyview.
Skyview 8 of 11 on 3rd downs. Clark looking to throw, plenty of time. Can't find anybody. Now downfield, he's got his man. Catch on the sideline and step it out of bounds. And a flag in the backfield will probably negate this pass and catch. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be on Skyview. It was a nice grab and toe tap on the sideline by Oxborough, but it's coming back.
Against the Bobcats. Penalty, repeat first down.
The first penalty of the second half goes against Skyview. It's still 14-7 in Hiram. Mountain Crest over Stansbury. The 4th quarter underway in that one. 1:09 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 20-19 Skyview. Skyview trying to get a little bit more breathing room. After that penalty, they're backed up to their own, the Green Canyon 42-yard line, 1 yard for Stokes.
Cooper Johnny and number 9, Eli Wheatley. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 20 for the Bobcats. Correction, gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 19.
They've got to get to the 22-yard line. And they're at the 41. 2nd and 19. Stokes in motion. Again, a 3-man rush. Clark gets rid of it. Has a man. Touchdown! Oxborough from 41. For Oxborough, his 2nd touchdown grab of the night. 254 yards passing for Jack Clark, and the hat trick, 3 touchdowns. Another long one, a 41-yarder. Carlson's kick, this time it's good. And Skyview stays out in front, 27-19 with 29.5 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter on the Game of the Week. When it comes to hearing health, trust the expertise of Dr. Paul Daines at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. With years of experience, he helps patients reconnect with the sounds of life. Dr. Paul Daines at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, a Game of the Week sponsor. What a ball game here in Smithfield. Skyview gashing a very good Green Canyon defense with some big plays tonight. A 37-yarder. Let's look at the right line here. A 68-yarder, a 22-yarder, a 41-yarder, a 38-yarder. Green Canyon giving up big pass plays. They haven't given up a long run. They've given up 1 to Clark. He had to get out of the pocket, and he picked up 32 yards. So explosives, plays more than 20 yards. You're looking at 5 of them for Skyview. You're looking at 2 of them for Green Canyon. Green Canyon's been chasing the Bobcats all night. They've gotten to within 1. And now they're back down by 8. Give up the middle to Peremski. Peremski hard running for 6.
Peremski on the carry. Brought down by number 25.
23 yards on 7 carries.
Gaining 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 for the Wolves.
Only 38 yards rushing for Green Canyon tonight. But 202 through the air.
Fans, that brings us to the end.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Skyview leads. It's homecoming in Smithfield. They want to have a happy dance tomorrow night. 27-19 Bobcats as we head for the 4th. Wendy's of Logan is a Game of the Week sponsor, and Wendy's of Logan, fresh never goes out of style. From square burgers to frosty treats, Wendy's serves up favorites the whole family loves. Wendy's of Logan, a Game of the Week sponsor. Stansbury and Mountain Crest are in the 4th quarter. It's still 14-7 Mountain Crest in that one. Ridgeline, they have not updated that score yet. 62-0 last one we had. Same with Bear River and Tooele. Bear River leading Tooele 35-7. Logan looking for a home win. Playing host to Ogden in the 4th quarter. They lead 20-7. Logan leads 20-7. Trying to go 1-0 in region play is the Logan club. 2nd and 4 for Green Canyon. They trail by 8. We start the 4th quarter here at Skyview. They run a little pitch to Peremski. That was strange, and they're going to get a late hit called on Skyview. Peremski was down on his knees, and somebody came in and hit him. He was clearly down on his knees, and then he took a wallop while he was down. So instead of a 6-yard loss, it's going to be a 1st down for Green Canyon.
Peremski on the carry. Back on the backfield.
5 penalties on Skyview now for 60 yards. So again, he was caught in the backfield. They ran this little pitch to him that just was all discombobulated from the start, and he was down. Somebody had him. He's down, basically down on his knees, and he'd kind of given up, and then somebody came along and just blasted him, and it ends up being a 15-yard penalty on Skyview.
4-yard line.
2 backs, hand off. Peremski to the near side, runs through defenders as he goes from 0 to 50 in a hurry. 9 yards for Peremski.
Gaining 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1 for the Wolves. Fans update from Mountain Crest. Stansbury 14, Mountain Crest 14.
14 all out in Hiram as Stansbury has tied the game against Mountain Crest. I just heard over the PA. Mountain Crest looking for their first region win after a great preseason. They played Ridgeline and then lost that heartbreaker to Skyview last week. Unloading down the sideline and throwing it short again is Monk. He was looking for Perry. He's had a couple of those where he's throwing it short. Once he was kind of bailed out by a PI call as the receiver stopped or slowed down and the defender ran through him. The last 2 times it's just been enough short that it hasn't mattered. It was 2nd and 1, so why not take a shot? And that's what they did. Now it's 3rd and a yard. Big 3rd down for Green Canyon. Skyview's offense is humming. They've scored both times they've touched the ball here in the second half. Green Canyon has to keep moving to catch up. Give it to Poremski. Somehow he finds a seam, and he picks up first down yardage. 2 yards, he needed 1.
Poremski on the carry.
9 carries, 34 yards for Poremski. We saw him take a wallop
Brought down by number 57,
in the
Mason
end
Martin.
zone late in that first half. He got up and was okay. Drew a penalty. They hit Drew a penalty.
First down. 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
He certainly looked like he feels just fine here in this second half. They're going to hand to Poremski again. He waits for an opening, and none materializes for him. No gain.
Met at the line by a Crowder of Bobcats. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves.
Green Canyon's done a pretty good job tonight of staying ahead of the sticks. And this time they find themselves in 2nd and long, and we've got a Bobcat down on the field. So the officials take a timeout.
Injury timeout on the field.
As the trainers come on to tend to the hobbled Skyview player. Green Canyon hosts Bear River next week. Then they are at Tooele, at Ridgeline, and then end the regular season at home against Mountain Crest. The Bobcats, meanwhile, have Ridgeline right here next week. We will have that game for you on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Then they'll be at Deseret Peak, Stansbury right here at home, and then at Tooele to end the regular season. Ridgeline's number 1 in the RPI. The first round of the RPI just came out last week. Ridgeline number 1 in that. The top, I believe it's the top 16 teams get a home game in that first round, but the top few don't have to play at all in that first week. If you're the number 1, at least, if Ridgeline will probably get a first round bye if they can hold serve, but there's a lot of football left to be played. Poremski sneaks out of the backfield and sets up a very manageable 3rd and 2.
Poremski forced out of bounds by number 1, Cooper Karen. Gain of 8 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Wolves.
Poremski 3 catches, 25 yards, 34 yards rushing. 13 touches, 59 yards for the Deuce. Edelmayer, the only receiver to this near side, 2 backs in. The linebackers are coming, bobble on the snap, and that messed everything up. Fourth down and 2. The snap was bobbled. It looked like it was maybe kind of an RPO, and Monk was going to try to take that thing back, and Poremski tried to keep it, and they ended up giving it to Poremski, and it just messed up the whole timing of everything. That mesh point was messed up. 4th and 2. One of 8 on 3rd downs for Green Canyon tonight. 1 for 1 on 4th down. 8:57 to play in the ball game. 8 points. Skyview lead everybody up for the Bobcats. They're going to run a little pitch out, and that one never had a chance. Never had a chance. And that was forward, so it would be an incomplete pass, and Skyview will take over at their own 47-yard line with an 8-point lead and an offense that's been firing on all cylinders here in this second half. JT Tauili, 21-9 as a head coach of Green Canyon. He's built a pretty stout ball club over here, but they've given up 27 points tonight. That matches the 27 they gave up in their first 2 games of the year. Quick pitch and catch and a gain of 9 for Karen.
Brought down by number 9, Eli Wheatley. Gain of 9 on the play. Second down and 1.
Wheatley with another tackle. Wheatley up over center. Give it off to Stokes. Stokes grabbed by Wheatley. Dragged backwards, but they give him forward progress, 4 yards and a first down.
Wheatley and number 11, Braxton Bowman.
It's a lot of fun to watch number 9 play for Green Canyon. Wheatley, he's a monster and always around the ball. Eli Wheatley, 5'10", maybe 5'11". Stokes right up the middle. Cuts back inside. Stiff arms his way inside the 10-yard line. 33 yards. And Stokes is at 100 yards for the night. And another explosive play for the Bobcats. Give it to Stokes and try to let him finish. He's caught in the backfield for no gain.
Stokes on the carry again.
6 explosives tonight for Skyview. 6 plays of 20 yards or more. Clark has his pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and he had a man in the flat.
Clark's pass falls incomplete. Tending receiver number 88, Jace Carlson. Tipped at the line by number 22.
Over 400 yards of offense for the Skyview Bobcats tonight, and there's 7:12 to play in the ball game, and it's 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. This would be the ultimate finish drive. As Coach Alder talked with me about it, he wants to see his offense finish drives. They've done it tonight. If they can finish this drive, it might just finish the ball game. Stokes now splits wide to the left. Skyview may take a timeout here. The back judge is counting, and the Bobcats do take a timeout. 7:12 to play in the ball game. Skyview 27, Green Canyon 19. Bobcats knocking at the door for more on the game of the week. Custom Fence is a Game of the Week sponsor. Custom Fence has been building strong, reliable fences in Cache Valley for years. From privacy to security, Custom Fence has you covered. Custom Fence, a Game of the Week sponsor. Update from Crimson Field. Logan leads Ogden 27-14 with about 7 minutes to go in that ball game. Stansbury and Mountain Crest tied up at the start of the 4th quarter in that one. No updates on the Ridgeline or Bear River games. Both teams well in front in their games there. Stokes looking for the goal line. He finds the 5, and that's where he's pulled down after a gain of 2.
By number 7,
Stokes 23 carries, 102 yards. He didn't play last week. He's been hobbled with an injury. And this is quite a return for Xander Stokes, and it's 4th down at the 5-yard line, and Carlson will come on to kick to try to make it a 2-possession ball game. Stokes is the holder. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 30 points on the board for Skyview, and they extend their lead to 30-19 with 6:28 to play in their homecoming game at Skyview on the Game of the Week. We've got a bunch of great sponsors in the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. One of them is KSM Music. They've been serving Cache Valley musicians for years with the best in instruments, gear, and repairs. Whatever your sound, you'll find it at KSM Music in Logan. KSM Music, a Game of the Week sponsor. Skyview gets on the board. To extend their lead out.
On the kick for the Bobcats, number 88, Jace Carlson, back deep for the Wolves. Number 2, Houston,
414 yards for the Skyview offense, unofficially. This one's going to go out of bounds, so the flags come out. Green Canyon on the flip side. 244, 254, 255, 259 for Green Canyon yardage-wise. In this second half, Skyview's had the ball 3 times. They've scored 17 points. A 10-0 scoring burst here for Skyview as it was a 20-19 game.
10 for the Wolves, starting from their own 35-yard line.
And now Skyview's put 10 unanswered up on the board. And they've got a little bit of breathing room now. And Green Canyon, well, it's beyond danger time. It is now must-have time. They must have points. 6:28 on the clock. Monk's had a nice game. He stands in, finds somebody else that's had a bigger than nice game. That's Schramm. He's still on his feet up to the midfield.
Pass complete to number 8.
He's got 15 yards and a first down.
Schramm. Brought down by number 34, Brett Carling. Gain of 15 on the play. First down for the Wolves.
152 yards on 9 catches for Schramm. And the Wolves at midfield. Selman the lone back in the backfield. 4 wide receivers for Monk. Monk dumps it off underneath. A gain of about 3.
Next pass is complete to number 5, Bradley Scott. Brought down by number 0, Andrew
Scott
Oxborough.
gets his first catch of the night.
Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7 for the Wolves.
22 of 29, 230 yards and a pair of touchdowns for Monk. Still looking at a 3-man rush. And it's just out of reach of Schramm. Schramm came all the way across the field. Monk hung it out there for him, but just a little bit too much on it. And it's 3rd and 7. Monk gets some late pressure, and he puts it out too far in front of Schramm. Schramm had a step. The defensive back was trailing, but he would have had to put it right on Schramm, and he let him too much. And it's 4th and 7. And down by 11 with 5:27 to play. Green Canyon has to go for it.
The Wolves are looking to go for it.
And the Skyview fans down below us are going to start making some noise. 4th and 7. 4th in the ball game. 5-man rush. Monk unloads. A lot of contact. No flag. Skyview takes over.
Next pass falls incomplete.
They were looking for Pabst. Pabst was slow to get up as he hit the deck hard, reaching out for that one. And the Bobcats defense holds. Skyview's been able to run the ball well tonight. See if they keep it on the ground and now start slowing things down. 151 yards rushing for the Bobcats.
Fans update from Mountain Crest with 2:55 left in the fourth quarter. Stansbury 21, Mountain Crest 20.
Hand it to Stokes. Stokes leans into the line, picks up
Stokes on the
about
carry.
a yard.
Brought down by number 22, Cooper Johnny.
It's final
number 88.
in Logan. The Grizzlies snapped their 4-game losing streak. They beat Ogden in their region opener 20-14. We just heard them announce over the PA here that Stansbury had taken the lead late in the ball game against Mountain Crest. (21-14) is what we heard that one is. Still about 3 minutes left in that ball game. 4:41 to play here. Quick hit to the outside. Wrapped up. Clock keeps running. Gain of about 4.
First pass complete to number 3, Jack Oxborough.
Oxborough 144 yards on 7 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Getting 3 on the play brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Bobcats.
And it's 3rd and 6 for Skyview, just across midfield. Clock dips under 4 minutes to play. A 2-score lead for the Bobcats. Clark looking to the sideline. He's got his man, and it's a first down. 14 yards as he finds Carey.
Number 20, Jackson Calderwood. With the large gain, that results in another Skyview. 1st and 10 from the Wolves, 36-yard line.
Clark closing in on 300 yards passing. He's at 281. Unofficially, 20 of 27, 281 yards, 3 touchdowns for Jack Clark. High snap, Clark gets it, hands it off to Stokes. Stokes bulls ahead for 3.
Number 72, Ethan Mortensen. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 for the Bobcats.
The Bobcats have been in tempo mode all night long offensively. Now they're slowing things down, trying to run that clock. 3 timeouts for Green Canyon. They trail by 11 with 2:25 to play, and Skyview milking the clock. The Bobcats 2nd and 7. Bobcats moved early.
Flag on the play.
If that's against Skyview, it'll be their 6th penalty of the evening, and it is.
False start against the Bobcats. 5-yard penalty.
Green Canyon's only been penalized twice. Both of those in the second quarter. They have not been penalized, speaking of Green Canyon, here in this second half.
Fans update from Mountain Crest. Stansbury 21, Mountain Crest 26, with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I guess Mountain Crest has scored out in Hiram, and now they lead with a couple minutes left. We'll keep an eye on that one as Stokes takes this one wide, picks up a couple.
Stokes on the carry. Brought down by number 7, Parker Lowe.
And now Green Canyon's going to start taking their timeouts.
Timeout taken on the field. That was their first charge timeout of the half.
Green Canyon takes their first timeout. 1:52 to play in the ball game. Skyview trying to seal the deal. It's 3rd and 10 when we come back. Wendy's of Logan's been a longtime supporter of Cache Valley High School sports. Are proud to fuel athletes and fans with fresh hot meals all season long. Wendy's of Logan, the Game of the Week sponsor. Haven't seen an official update on that Mountain Crest game. We were hearing from over the PA that it was 26-21. Not sure how they got 26, as Mountain Crest was at 14 before. Maybe they're 28-21. We'll pass out on the final if we get it before this one goes final. Clark on 3rd and long. They're running a double move down the sideline. His man has a step, and the PI flag's coming out. Karen had to stop and wait for it, and the defender knocked him down.
Number 24,
that was
Cash Cragen on the defense. Flag on the play.
That's just a tough one. That's hard. We've seen it tonight a couple times. You saw one against Skyview earlier where the defender is running after the offensive player and the ball's a little short. The offensive player slows down, the defender runs into him, and it's a PI. You see that at all levels. So that's 15 yards, and the first penalty of the second half on Green Canyon. Takes it down to the 21-yard line. 1:45 to play in the ball game. Green Canyon's going to try to get the ball back. I'm sure they'll be ripping at any ball that's being carried by a ball carrier like Stokes right here. And the ball carrier will be putting 2 hands on the ball and getting on the turf.
Stokes on the carry, brought down by number 36.
Green Canyon takes their second timeout. Stokes with a gain of 1, 3 carries, 27 carries. His 3rd in row, 105 yards for Stokes. 30-19, 1:39 to play. Skyview by 11, and they have the ball on the Game of the Week. The Old Grist Mill is proud to support Cache Valley High School sports from the field to the bakery. They believe in giving back to the community at the Old Grist Mill, a Game of the Week sponsor. Here's a stat for the night that is a little bit surprising to me. Neither quarterback has been sacked in this game. And both of these teams sacked the quarterback a lot. Green Canyon with 16 team sacks on the year, Skyview with 15. So both teams averaging 3, just over 3 for Green Canyon sacks per ball game. Stokes takes this one for 9.
Stokes on the carry. Brought down by number 54.
90 seconds left in the ball game. It's going to be 3rd and a long one. And Green Canyon takes their final timeout. Regular season on the backside of the regular season now. Ridgeline at Skyview is our game next week. No televised game on the week of October 3rd. Then we're Green Canyon at Ridgeline on the 10th, October 17th. The regular season ends at Green Canyon with Mountain Crest visiting Green Canyon. Mountain Crest trying to hold on and complete a comeback win over Stansbury at home tonight, get their first region win. Skyview trying to win their 4th in a row and stop a 3-game winning streak by Green Canyon. Here's Stokes. First down. And Skyview could just get in victory formation. Stokes, 29 carries, 117 yards rushing.
First and 10 from the Wolves, 11-yard line.
.447 yards for Skyview of total offense. It was a 20-19 ball game in the 3rd quarter. And Skyview with 10 unanswered. And now they're just going to run out the clock and get ready for the homecoming dance tomorrow night. Green Canyon will fall to 3-3, 2-1 in region play. Skyview will jump to 4-2, 3-0 in region play, keeping pace with Ridgeline, setting up a big game next week that we'll have for you right here on the Valley Channel. Skyview and Ridgeline for sole possession of the top spot in Region 11. The clock winds down towards 0 here in Smithfield. And in a good ball game, Skyview beats Green Canyon 30-19. Jack Clark 281 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, 117 yards rushing for Xander Stokes, 144 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns for Zach Oxborough. Great performances on both sides of the ball for both of these teams. We hope you enjoyed the game of the week. Next week, Ridgeline at Skyview. We'll see you next time on the Valley Channel.